What's going on, guys? I was debating about doing this stream because I'm a little under the weather. You know that feeling right before you get sick? You feel a little weak. You got a little emptiness in your gut. You kind of just ache all over. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. But how are you guys feeling? Fuck me, right? Stop whining. Stop complaining. How's everybody doing? Matthew Hetchler. Dark Apocalyptia X, the Exalted One, Confused Pug, Meme Joe. Finally. I can't even speak. HFO. Cameron Cundiff. Drogan. I can't read all these fucking names. Shock Blaster, that's an easy name. Shock Blaster. Daniel S, that's an easy name. Sam Powell, that's an easy name. I'm just screwing with you guys. What's up, Ollie? How's it going, everybody? Oh, look at this. I got a little unopened crate. Let's see. What's your guess? What's your guess? Let me turn up my game volume. I'm guessing some credits and some crafting parts and nothing of use. Oh, we got 3. Ah-ha-ha. I'm guessing duplicate. Nope, something new. Crafting parts and credits. Yeah, as you guys can see, I don't log in here very often. The only time I ever play Battlefront 2 is when I stream, and that doesn't mean I dislike the game. It's just, it's a game that I enjoy streaming. I love playing PUBG. It's kind of difficult to stream because I can't really pay attention to the chat and stuff. It's kind of like, I don't know. If I'm streaming PUBG, I just kind of like sitting back, playing with some patrons, playing with my mods, playing with my buddy. You know, but yeah. All right. I'm just running my mouth. What's up, Ollie? The Last Jedi is not canon. Okay. Dumb. Dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. I just did the pay-to-win shot challenge. I did not die. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm not too sure what that is. Nice. Well, you can hit me up in PUBG. I know, I was debating about playing earlier. My buddy's off work. I played a few rounds with him. And then I kind of organized all of my Christmas stuff, getting out of the way. And as I was doing that, I realized, goddamn, I do not feel good. But yeah. Could we get some heroes versus villains gameplay? Perhaps. Yeah, perhaps. I might do that after a round of Starkiller Base. How about that? Wait, I picked Strike, right? Yeah, I picked Strike. What are the odds he's going to be coughing like Grievous today? I'm not feeling a cough yet, Matthew. I'm not feeling it. Maybe after I talk a little while, I'll have that itch in my throat. We'll see. We'll see. All right, sabotage. Woo, close. Got him. Target scan. All right, gotta turn up my volume. Any updates, regular and long, because my internet can be quite slow at times. In terms of what? In terms of me and the channel? I'm gonna be a dad. That's pretty much the biggest update that I'm figuring out. If you guys didn't know, yeah, I'm gonna be a dad. Me and my wife are due in April. My wife is due in April. I didn't do anything, right? I'm just there. She's doing all the heavy lifting, which I can't imagine. My dad has always said, you know, if men had to give birth and carry children, there would be no children. Because we're just a bunch of pansies, I suppose. But thanks, Liberty or Death. I appreciate that. So many birds. So many birds. All right, let's see. Are we gonna get this? Nobody's stopping it. One down. One to go. Where'd they come from?
Keep an eye on target beta.
Oh, that was weird.
Heads down.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There we go. Thank you, Ro Reviews. That means a lot. I appreciate that. Do you already have a name for your girl? Jolie YouTube. YT. Yes, we have a name picked out. I'll divulge that later. Maybe I'll post an Instagram picture when she's born, you know? HelloGreedo, how tall are you? FMA official. I'm like between 6'1" and 6'2". Kind of in between there. For ego's sake, I'll say 6'2". What if your daughter loves or likes Star Trek more? See Bravo. It wouldn't bother me at all. I like Star Trek too. I'm not one of those kind of people that, and I'm not going to be one of those kind of dads who like try to get my kids to like what I like, you know? I mean, how many, that's the old adage of like a football dad. You will play football. You will like football. I'm not going to be like that. You will like Star Wars. No, that's the, I will not be like that at all. Trust me. Like what you like, right? How have I not killed him? There we go. Hey Greedo, when will you do an Imperial Paper Pusher Part 3? Grey Jedi 378. That is an idea that I have a... Well, I was about to grab the paper and prove to you guys that I have a piece of paper here, but I don't want to... whatever. This paper right here, that's my list of ideas, and Imperial Paper Pusher Part 3 is on there. I have a few little skits that I've kind of written out and outlined. I need to go over it, you know, and kind of polish things out, but it is on the list. And I'm looking forward to making it. I think it's going to be a little goofier than Part 2. A little goofier than Part 2. Part 1 was super goofy and dumb. Part 2 was a little more serious because it was a little more realistic in terms of working in an office. So Part 3, I think, is going to go back to being super dumb, super goofy, but we'll see. What happened to the Jags in San Francisco? Job of the Clark. Dude, I have no idea. No idea. I thought we were going to pull it off at the end there. I really did. I thought we were going to pull it off. You know, we recovered that onside kick, but I don't know.
Thoughts on my DA pick of yeah? Like the dialogue. Smile.
If you guys don't know, Movie Critic Dude, what he's talking about, he got a DeviantArt, he commissioned a DeviantArt, like, comic, basically, and he's done this a few times, and I retweeted it, maybe, last week, Movie Critic Dude? Sometime around then. But, yeah, you can check out that picture. And yeah, those are awesome, man. I need to, I've actually never, it was the same artist, right? I'm pretty sure it was, right? Yeah. I've never looked at their other stuff. I need to check out their other comics and what else they do, because I really dig the art style. But yeah, I like the dialogue. It was goofy. I dig it. I dig it. And thanks for doing that, man. I appreciate that. And thank you for the super chat. I guess the robot read it, but I didn't read it. Thoughts on my DA pick of you? Like the dialogue. I did. I did. Are you going to name your baby a Star Wars name? No. Nope. Hey, Greedo, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. RM16. I did. I did have a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you did as well. Hey, Greedo, what do you think about people saying that Luke's character was ruined in The Last Jedi? Mark de la Cruz. I think it's a very goofy thing to say. To say that you want your characters to be the same 30 years after you saw them. Like, the last time we saw them in terms of the story was 30 years ago in Return of the Jedi. And you want Luke to be the same dude? Come on now. That's silly. And you're mad that Luke is different? It's been 30 years. It's silly. You want your characters to be layered, right? You don't want them to just be like statues and unwavering versions of their former self. That's boring. That's boring as hell. So, no, I really like the way Luke was handled. That's actually a video on my list of ideas, too, in defense of Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi, because, no, I think what they did with his character was great, and aside from being great, I think it's important for the franchise. It's important. Yeah, I'm look for that video possibly tomorrow, me making that video about my feelings, my broad feelings about Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. But I want Luke to be like he was in Return of the Jedi. Don't we all? Don't we all? But that's not life, right? That's not life. That's not people. People change. Events mold people differently. No, I appreciate what they did. Very much so. Where'd that guy go? Really? Damn it. If you choose to, in what order will you show your child the Star Wars films? Rob IT. Rob it. Rob IT. Rob it? Release order, for sure. For sure. Definitely release order. I understand people that want to watch the chronological order, but in terms of showing people Star Wars for the first time, I think release order is pretty important, you know? I don't think there's much argument in, oh, wow, damn it. I don't think there's much argument from people saying that the originals are better, right? Right?
The Force
right?
will be with you, always.
Which was your fab dialogue bubble in my picture opening up smile.
Movie Critic Dude, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas as well. Which was your favorite dialogue bubble in my picture? Mine, of course. My dialogue bubble. Putting words in my mouth. The dialogue bubbles, it's kind of funny, like, I was looking at it and I was like, these are very long dialogue bubbles, but they flowed really well. No, I liked mine the best because, it's me. It's me. I need to, maybe I'll retweet it again. Put it up higher in the Twitter order. But Movie Critic Dude, I appreciate that, man. And I appreciate all the support, and I hope Full Sail's going well for you down in Orlando. I need to help my team here.
Hostile spotting. They're losing, and they're going to get vicious.
I'm excited to write that Luke Skywalker video because it seems like maybe I'm in the minority when it comes to Star Wars fans, but I loved the way they handled Luke. Just because he wasn't the Luke that you remember doesn't mean he's the Luke that you didn't need. You know? Show that characters and heroes. That was a big theme in The Last Jedi. Legends, right? Legends. And how legends are often flawed, and the way we perceive legends and almost myths are often wrong. We dehumanize legends in a way. We dehumanize our heroes in a way, you know? By thinking they're more than just human. That was a big theme in The Last Jedi that I really appreciated. And I'm glad they took Star Wars in that direction, for sure. I haven't used a Death Trooper in a long time. I'm probably going to lose him pretty quick, but we'll see. Yep. Get out of here, punk. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. What is your favorite Star Wars faction? Rider XC. Oh, I gotta go with the Rebels. You can go with the Rebels.
Greedo, the Vikings are winning the Super Bowl winking face.
Nick the Greek, thank you so much for the super chat donation and the Super Bowl prediction. I disagree. I'm gonna say the Jacksonville Jaguars will win their first Super Bowl ever and bring a revitalization to the NFL fandom in this great city. How dare you suggest otherwise, Nick the Greek? How dare you? Dude, I was watching the Minnesota Green Bay game the other day, and out of curiosity, me and my wife looked up the temperature in Minnesota while that game was being played. It was 6 degrees. 6 degrees. You can keep that shit. I will take tropical, beautiful Florida any day of the week over 6 degrees. But hold on to that Minnesota Vikings hope there, but I'm going to disagree with you, man.
Force's video you made a while back. You got me interested in it and I loved playing it.
Nice! Brad Neese, thank you so much for the super chat and the kind words, man. I greatly appreciate that. Let me make sure I help my team real fast here. We're in overtime. Okay, nice. The Robot Reddit, Brad, but I'm going to read it as well. Thanks for the Dark Forces video you made a while back. You got me interested in it, and I loved playing it. Yeah, that is one of the first FPS games that I ever played as a kid. When me and my family had a, I think it was a Pentium 133 back in the day, like early 90s. Yeah, Dark Forces has always been one of my favorite, favorite shooters. It's just that classic run and gun. The graphics are, I mean, obviously you look back and the graphics are just so wonky, but back then, man, it just completely blew my mind. Completely blew my mind. I mean, yeah, it's a fun game. If you guys have never played Dark Forces, definitely play it. The first one. I never really, I don't think, I mean, I owned the other ones. I don't have the fond memories that I had with the original. I'm sure they're just as fun, but for whatever reason, I don't remember playing it that much. Or the other ones that much. But Brad, I greatly appreciate that channel support, and I'm glad I turned you on to a different Star Wars game you never played before. I know around Christmas, oh shit, before Christmas, Steam was having a big Star Wars sale. I don't know if they're still having it. I don't know if their winter sale's still going on, but it would be worth checking out. Did you play Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga? Finder. Yes. It's been a long time. I had it for the... what did I have it for? I think it was the... I think I just had it for the Wii, if I remember correctly. I played it. Yeah, I played it a good chunk. Occasionally with my wife, but I don't think I ever beat it. Those games are fun. It's kind of funny, like, those games are more frustrating than games that should frustrate me, like PUBG, right? PUBG should frustrate the shit out of me, but it doesn't. A simple Lego Star Wars game frustrates me more than PUBG, which is hilarious. It's just funny that those puzzles, and looking at them on paper, I'm sure they're so simple, but I get so distracted and I can't figure out these super simple puzzles. Will you ever try a clone helmet instead of a stormtrooper? Mads Mogan's 2002. No, probably not. I mean, maybe one day I'll get one just to, you know, have some variety in some of my skits that I do. You know, like I have a Greedo mask, I have a Jar Jar mask, I have a TIE Pilot mask. Maybe I would get a Clone Troopers mask at some point. Get it in there, get it in the mix, you know. But no plans as of right now to do that. I'd probably get a First Order helmet before I did that, to tell you the truth. Ah, crap.
What's the plan?
Do you think Star Wars... Wait, do you want Star Wars to continue forever, or would you prefer that eventually in the future Lucasfilm will step and decide that the story has been completed and told?
Yeah, it is. I got the whole series on sale.
Nice, Brad. Give me one sec. Rob IT. No, as long as they have interesting and new stories to tell, and they're not just mulching over the same shit, you know? I mean, the big joke from Red Letter Media is ATs. Everything is just like, you know, as they put it, there's a lot of variety to be had in Star Wars, but people don't seem to want that variety. People want just more of the same, you know? Which is not what I want. But, no, as long as they have interesting and new stories to tell that go beyond what we already are familiar with. Like, how many times can we see Han Solo? How many times can we see Obi-Wan Kenobi? Do we really need a Boba Fett movie? Haven't we seen Boba Fett enough? Don't we want new and interesting characters? As long as they give us new stories, as long as they feel comfortable doing that, I'm fine with it going on until I'm dead. And Brad Neese, thank you so much for the super chat donation and the channel support. Yeah, it is. I got the whole series on sale. Nice. So it's still on sale. Yeah, if you guys didn't know that, thanks for the info, Brad. Steam is running a big sale on Star Wars stuff. Not only Star Wars stuff, but a lot of games and whatnot. So, yeah, get your fill of Star Wars stuff. At one point, I mean, the whole Star Wars collection is like, what, $100 and something bucks? At one point, I thought I saw it down to like $30. I don't know if that factors in the games that I already own, you know, but definitely worth it. A lot of good stuff in there.
This fight is almost over, and they know it.
And again, thank you so much for the channel support, Brad. I greatly appreciate it.
The Force will be with you.
Ah!
Always.
Many people are saying they are not interested in the next movie as a result of Episode 8. Are you with them? Also, what do you think of Solo in May?
Mr. Gizmos 703, thank you so much for the super chat donation and the channel support. The Robot Reddit, and I'm going to read it too after I take a sip of water. I feel horrible, dude.
The rebels are leaving. What's left of them?
Many people are saying they are not interested in the next movie as a result of Episode 8. Are you with them? Also, what do you think of Solo in May? No, I am not with them. I'm extremely interested because things have just... I don't know. We're down to our new hope, Rey, and our big villain, Kylo Ren. And I'm so curious where this is going to go. I don't know how you can watch The Last Jedi and not be curious where things are going to go. I mean, I understand why people are... I understand a lot of the arguments why people are disappointed with The Last Jedi. I really enjoyed it. The more I watch it, the more I like it. The more I think about it, the more I like it as well. Well, I don't know what people... I mean, like, a lot of people, it seems like things didn't go the way they wanted them to go. So that there's like an outrage. Oh, Luke wasn't the way I wanted Luke to be. Luke wasn't the way his character was 30 years ago. Okay, great. I'm curious if episode 9... I can't remember who said this. It was in a stream. I apologize if they're watching. But somebody said... Do you think Episode 9 will make people like Episode 8 more because they'll see how Episode 8 ties into a broader trilogy? And that's an interesting way of looking at this, right? If you were disappointed in 8, well, maybe Episode 9 will kind of smooth over some of those rough edges you had with the film. I personally loved it. I really enjoyed it. And I don't understand why somebody wouldn't be excited for Episode 9. I mean, I don't know. I am. It makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. A1 Hammerica says, fuck you a lot. Cool. And also, what do you think of Solo in May? I'm excited for it. I don't really need it. You know, it's a movie that I don't think needs to be made. We already have a Han Solo story arc in the original trilogy. We saw him die in The Force Awakens. Do we need it? No.
Open mouth smile.
It feels a little like, oh, who's one of the most beloved characters in Star Wars? Han Solo, sir. Okay, well let's get him a movie. Who's the most beloved Star Wars character in the prequels? Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's give him a movie. Boba Fett. Let's give him a movie. We don't need this. We want new characters, right? I do. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I'm not excited for it in terms of like the episodic films. I am excited for it just because it's Star Wars, you know. I don't need it. I'm not excited for it in that way, but I don't know. You can only mess it up, right? Like Han Solo, best character introduction. His death was great. Man, this guy's angry. Hey, okay, fuck me. Okay, sorry, dude. You can't be spamming the shit.
Jack's beat the Vikings. IDK. We should make a bet. Yuck.
Nick the Greek. Give me 1 sec, man. I said Greek earlier, didn't I? I read that wrong. Movie Critic Dude, thank you so much for the super chat. I did not overlook ya. Next Clone Wars arc is on General Grievous's origins. Nice. Nice. You guys know me, I'm not a big Grievous fan, but the Clone Wars has definitely stepped up my level of appreciation for characters that I felt were fell flat and stuff like that in the prequels. It has definitely made me appreciate other people's appreciation for these characters. You know, and I've always said you shouldn't need exterior stuff outside of the films to appreciate a character. You know, you shouldn't need a comic book or a TV show to make you appreciate a character. The film should stand on its own 100%. But I find myself enjoying a lot of these characters in the Clone Wars that we only briefly saw or whatnot in the prequels. So Yeah, I'm looking forward to that movie critic, dude, for sure. And thank you so much for the super chat. Nick the Geek. Jags beat the Vikings? I don't know. We should make a bet. We'll see. I don't even know. Is that how a game would work out? Would it even work out that way? I think so, right? Yeah. Shit. I pulled out the wrong gun. I'm not a betting man. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a Han Solo or a Lando. I don't like playing fantasy football for money either. Yeah, it's just all fun. But I'll bet you I don't know. I don't even know. I don't want to make a bet. I'm not confident in the Jags enough. That's why. But go Jags. Go Jags. And screw that 6 degrees. Yeah, shove that 6 degrees right up that 6 degrees' ass. But I appreciate that support, Nick. I truly do. Oh, damn it. I have a feeling Kylo will get killed by Chewie since he's filled with rage because he killed Solo, who was a lifelong friend to him, the Blitzkrieg gamer. Potentially, I think that might be a little too obvious. You know, if they're going for unexpected stuff, I think it would be... I don't know. I think it's going to be a little more epic than Chewie blasting Kylo. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? That would be pretty neat in terms of, like, audience satisfaction, right? Seeing Kylo bite the dust at Chewie's hands, I think that'd be pretty great. But I don't know if I see it going that way, to tell you the truth. I think it'll be more of a Rey Kylo lightsaber, something that's a little more predictable in a way, a little less. I don't know, a little less. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. Don't let them blow that up.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Happy late life day, Lightning or Panthers?
Johnny the Fett. Happy late life day. Happy life day to you as well, man. One sec. Oh, nice. The robot read it, but I'm going to read it too. Happy late life day. Lightning or Panthers? In terms of hockey? Is that what we're talking about? That's the only Lightning I can think of. I can think of the football team Panthers. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. In terms of hockey, yes. I go with the Lightning. I actually have a St. Louis jersey that I haven't worn in years. I used to follow the Lightning quite a bit when St. Louis was on the team. I don't know when he got off the team. Wait, is he still on the team? I don't think so. But yeah, I used to follow the NHL a lot more than I do. I used to follow a lot of sports a lot more than I do now. But yeah, I've always, since I've moved to Florida when I was younger, I've always had my eye on the Lightning. As a kid, I was a Red Wings fan. That was just because my dad's from Detroit. That really didn't play into it, though. It was more of like the Red Wings were America's team for a bit. In the same way, like in the 90s, in the same way that the Cowboys were the America's team. Like everybody was rooting for the Cowboys, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith. And it was just like, I don't know how to describe it. Everybody was a Cowboys fan. Everybody was a Red Wings fan. Everybody's a Cubs fan, that kind of thing. But no, I pull for the Lightning over the Florida Panthers. I do. But Johnny, I appreciate that channel support. Planning on playing Heroes vs. Villains anytime soon. I personally really enjoy the mode. Shuku. Yeah. I've been streaming for 32 minutes. How about after this round I'll do some Heroes vs. Villains? That sounds good to me. It's been a while since I played that mode. It's been a while since I played the game. I mean, I streamed... I streamed Christmas Eve, but that was the first time in like a week and a half because I was trying to avoid Last Jedi spoilers, I did not want people to watch the stream and have the movie spoiled for them on one of my live streams, Greedo, have you played the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 story mode? No, I haven't played the Frost Zero one. I have not played the single player DLC yet. Nope. I have beat the main single player campaign. That was early November when I played it out in San Francisco. I have not. I still need to finish it on a stream. I played for a couple hours on a stream of the single player, and I plan on finishing it in a part 2 single player campaign stream. I don't know, I don't plan anything. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but and after that I'll probably move to the the single player DLC. Man, I'm not playing good.
Always.
Thoughts on Disney buying Fox and having X-Men, Deadpool, and the Fantastic Four join the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
CFunk99, what's up, man? Good to see ya. The Robot Reddit, but I'm gonna read it too. Thoughts on Disney buying Fox and having X-Men, Deadpool, and the Fantastic Four join the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I'm most excited for the potential of a big Star Wars box set, to tell you the truth, because you guys, I made a video about this. I've talked about this before. 20th Century Fox had the distribution rights for the original movies, or even the prequels. They had the distribution rights for episode 1 through 6 until 2020, and then it expires. But they had permanent distribution rights for A New Hope, meaning that Disney could not put out a box set without going through Fox. So, now they own that, and now we'll get more Star Wars box sets potentially, or maybe the unaltered versions. I don't think so. Pablo Hidalgo, from what I've gathered from his tweets, he doesn't think it's going to be a thing because, if you follow him on Twitter, maybe a few weeks ago he talked about honoring the wishes of someone, and he kind of hinted. Who do you think that someone is? George Lucas, obviously, right? But no, I'm not really too into the X-Men or Deadpool, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't know how fans of those franchises feel with everything being connected. I guess they are kind of a part of the same universe. I'm not too familiar with it. I'll have to hear some opinions from some other people because I don't really know how all that goes, But I guess it could be a good thing, right? Endless movies, endless combinations. I don't know. I hope like future X-Men, future Fantastic Four stuff kind of does its own thing and doesn't have the same feel as a Marvel film, I don't know. Could be interesting. I don't know. We'll see. But C-Funk, I appreciate that channel support. Garrett, what's up, man? Howdy, sir. Just saw the movie for a second time. Nice. I hope you enjoyed it more a second time. We haven't discussed The Last Jedi, have we? I enjoyed it a lot.
You heard of JW's full composure of March of the Resistance? It's absolutely glorious. Also, hope you had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Blitzkrieg Gamer, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the channel support and the super chat donation. The Robot Reddit, and I'm gonna read it too. Let me help my team real fast. All right.
Come, smuggler, test yourself.
Oh man, we're getting stomped. I joined a bad game.
When do you think Star Wars will come to 4K Blu-ray?
Shit. Gotcha. One sec, guys. One sec. Wait, who was shooting at him? Oh, I hit the wrong button. I was thinking of... For some reason, I felt like I was playing a different character. Oh! Blitzkrieg Gamer, you heard of John Williams' full composure of March of the Resistance. It's absolutely gorgeous. Also, hope you had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. Right back at you, man. No, I don't believe I have. I don't think I've heard the full March of the Resistance, like, outside of the films. After this match, I'm going to bookmark it, so I'm sure it's on YouTube or something, right? Let me pull that up. March of the Resistance. And I'm not going to play it because, you know, copyright. But no, check that out, man. I have not heard it. I don't believe I've heard it in its full glory. But no, my wife actually got me a record player for Christmas, and I was thinking about getting the Star Wars soundtrack, you know, on vinyl. And I might have to get The Last Jedi or The Force Awakens on vinyl too. I don't know if they are on vinyl, but I'll have to check that out. But Blitzkrieg, I appreciate that channel support. And Vincent Curtis, thank you as well. When do you think Star Wars will come to 4K Blu-ray? Man, if I had to guess, it would be it might be when Episode 9 comes out. You know, that's pure speculation. That's pure guesswork. But I would guess it's going to be around, like, the finality of this Skywalker saga. Maybe after Episode 9, they'll put out a huge, massive 4K Blu-ray box set. I don't know, though, because nothing really under Disney's property has been in 4K, right? Wasn't Guardians of the Galaxy 2 the first 4K Blu-ray Disney put out with Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy 2? I don't know. I haven't seen that movie yet. But, I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say it'll be, like, around Episode 9. They'll probably spend a couple years putting together a huge box set that'll cost a couple $100, and then that's when we'll get it. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, you know. But Vincent Curtis, I appreciate that channel support, and I don't know. I'm hoping and waiting, you know, because I have a 4K Blu-ray player now with my Xbox One S, and I want some 4K Star Wars, you know. One thing that annoys me about Star Wars fans is that they call Rey a Mary Sue, but hate that Luke isn't an overpowered god like he was in the novels and comics. Yeah, it's pretty goofy, right? Durahels? No, I agree. The only thing I disagree with that statement, I have is lumping fans, you know, into a bottle, into one camp. Star Wars fans, I would say the vast majority of Star Wars fans don't feel that way. It's a very loud, vocal minority, you know. It's, I don't know. People will bitch about things in the new films while forgetting about those same kind of plot holes or those same kind of character developments or plot devices that happened in the previous 6 Star Wars films, you know. They'll poke holes in these movies, ignoring the same holes that are in the older movies that they like. It's kind of goofy, right? How would you like to see the fate of General Hux play out? Kieran Kennedy. I would love to see Kylo just not, you know, not make it some big epic thing for the audience. Just Kylo realizing that, why does he need this General Hux guy? Why can't he, you know, he's powerful enough. Why does he need Hux? So he'll just ram a lightsaber right into his gut. I would love to see something like that. Just a simple scene. It doesn't have to be some epic thing where the music ramps up. Because, you know, Hux, just some general. Just some general. Maybe more important to us than he is to the story. And I think it would be incredible to see just Kylo nonchalantly just take him out. I think it would be amazing. Ah, come on. Boba Fett. Fett is tough to kill, man. Where's my team? Where's my team? Where's my team? There we go. Whoa, damn it. Are we talking about The Last Jedi on stream? Arthur Soto. If it comes up, yeah. Yeah. Should I start putting spoiler alerts now? I'm curious. Well, I guess it would be kind of hard to do it on here, but maybe I'll have another little poll on Twitter asking people if they've seen oh shit, I'm the target. Run away! Damn it. Asking people if they've seen The Last Jedi. Ray's theme has grown on me for the past few months. I love it. Curious Cat. The second that I heard it when I was in the movie theater during The Force Awakens in 2015, that was one of the best pieces of music in Star Wars in a very long time. That Ray's theme is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think anybody would disagree with that, right? I think it's incredible. Where is the target? I was about to say, why are we running after these guys? But I'm running after these guys too, right? Vader die? Oh, shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, no. I'm toast. Get him, get him, get him. Can you hold your own, Luke? I'm gonna get Vader off your back. I'm gonna get Vader off your back. Ah, I'm dead. Damn it. When do you think Rian Johnson's trilogy will take place in the Star Wars timeline? Zay the Geek. You know, I can say when I think it will take place and when I hope it'll take place. I'm kind of worried that it's going to take place after, you know, damn it. I don't want it to take place with, like, the kid that we saw at the end of The Last Jedi. I would want it to take place in an era that we're not familiar with, you know. But I kind of have a sneaking suspicion that they will put it at the end, or, you know, have something to do with building up a new Jedi Order with these kids, these downtrodden rebel sympathizers. That's not what I want. What I want is a trilogy that goes way off of the timelines that we're familiar with. And you guys know my idea, kind of what I want an anthology film to be, with the kind of the discovery of the Force going way back in time. But it would be incredible to have a trilogy take place around then, you know? I think that would be amazing. Following, or finding out the birth... Oh, shit. God damn it. Kind of watching people discover the Force, discover the power. You would see factions splitting off, people that would want to hoard the power for themselves, people that would want to give it to everybody, democratize it, and then people would want to, you know, just keep it a secret because it's too powerful to unleash. That's kind of what I want. I don't think it'll happen, but it would be incredible if it did. Who is shooting at me? Oh, that was a very long pull. Did not think you could pull that far. Are people, like, credit mining? Because I've only seen Luke. It's been like me and Luke. Maybe MS Store FMK is credit mining, because he hasn't done anything. Yeah, he's credit mining. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this guy. Just sitting there, mining some credits. 0 eliminations. Hasn't done anything. Just sitting there. Now he has to defend himself. Cool. So stupid. Can't stand it, man. I can't stand it. Get him, get him, get him, get him! There we go. Damn. Mining takes work, they're farming credits. There you go. Let's see. I got about 14 minutes left. I'm going to play a little Galactic Assault. How about that? They should kick players for AFK. Andrew West. I agree. A time thing. You know, if you haven't hit your keyboard in 2 minutes, you should get out of there. You should be automatically kicked. Or at least give people the option to vote kick, right? That might be a little chaotic, but I think it would fix a lot of things. Also, ain't the idea that the Force has always been around, so when would it be discovered? Extremes. Well, I've always kind of felt that way too. Evolutionarily speaking, or Adam and Eve style. The way I've always viewed it is it's like gravity, right? Gravity's always been there, but now we understand it. We understand it. We can break the bonds of gravity. We can manipulate gravity in space. We can do a vomit comet. We know how gravity works. Kind of, right? I've always seen the Force as that. It's just this it's literally a force that's always been there. And to see a film or a series of film or a trilogy about the discovery of the Force, I think would be incredible. Incredible. Would it maybe say a little too much? Would it kind of get rid of some of the mystery surrounding those events or all that? Yeah, maybe. And in that sense, I can see why people would be apprehensive, me included, about a story like that. But I think it would be such an incredible, trippy new thing to introduce into the Star Wars universe. Woo! That was close. Whoa. Whoa! I'm rubber banding. That was weird. Rian Johnson's new trilogy should be about Ahsoka. I mean, I understand people wanting trilogies and stuff like that to be about characters that they love and stories that they love. I want the new trilogy to be something completely different. Having no characters that we're familiar with, you know? Can't keep mulching over the same shit, you know? I want this new trilogy to stand on its own. I want it to be, you know, like the first time that you saw the original trilogy. You know, it was an entirely new experience with new characters and new tech and just new things, new plots, new stories, and it was amazing. Wouldn't that be far more powerful to have a trilogy that stands on its own with new characters and new plot devices? And I just think that's what I want, you know. I want it to be different. That's why I liked The Last Jedi, Arthur Soto. I agree. I've seen The Last Jedi 3 times in the theater now. I'm planning on seeing it in a 4th. Probably not this week, but next week. And I've liked it with even every single viewing. I've liked it even more. Woo! Oh, damn it. I just wasted an opportunity. I should have just kept shooting him. I was going to run up and melee. What's up, Cap? Will Kylo and Rey get together? Dynamo boy. I don't think so. I think they're going to be mortal enemies to the end. What's your favorite prequel era ship design? Daniel S. For whatever reason, I've really liked the Naboo Star Cruiser. The shininess of it. It was, you know, it was something so different when we first saw it in The Phantom Menace. After all the used and abused ships from the original trilogy that I grew up with, to see this super shiny thing that we had never seen anything like it in the Star Wars universe. To see it now in the Star Wars universe was really cool to see. Something very different than what we were all used to for decades, you know? What would you want the new live-action TV show to be about? Calyx. Well, I mean, you know me, I'm boring. I'm pretty boring. I always say the same thing. Whatever they want to make it, I'm cool with. Whatever story they want to go with or era they want to do, I'm fine with it as long as the story's fun. But I think it would be neat to see something in kind of the style of Firefly. You know, we follow a group. I guess Rebels is kind of like that. But we follow a group of maybe smugglers, outrunning the Empire and stuff. I think that would be pretty fun to watch. I don't know, I think that would be pretty neat. If I could choose anything, that's probably what I would want it to be. You know, just a show about smugglers and stuff like that, the seedy world of Star Wars, the underworld of Star Wars, and not really be about Jedi or Sith or anything like that. Yeah. Wait, is there a live-action Star Wars show confirmed? Cap Coldblood. Yep. That was confirmed, I think it was confirmed the same day that it was announced Rian Johnson would get his own trilogy, I'm pretty sure. Garrett, I think it would be cool if it's some kind of cool to see. Oh, I think it would be cool if it's some kind of cool to see sitcom set in the heart of the Empire, like a Seinfeld with the Empire. You got a group of four Imperial officers, and most of it takes place inside of the Geedunk, the galley. Be kind of neat. Something really dumb. That needs to be a YouTube show. Get some 501st members and do a Seinfeld spoof with stormtroopers and stuff like that. That would be incredible. Maybe I need to contact some of my buddies with some stormtrooper armor. That's actually a really good idea. I might have to do that. Start a little show. Maybe just 3-minute episodes here and there, little skits. Something simple, always around a diner. Woo! Yikes. Yeah, I might have to text my buddy after this stream. You just planted an idea, Garrett. JJ, how's your wife doing with the baby on the way, HG? She's doing great. She's the only issue is that she's been waking up in the middle of the night, like 3 in the morning, and she can't get back to sleep. Maybe it's like the baby kicking, you know, stuff like that. It's waking her up, baby moving around. But no, other than that, she's doing really well. She had some sicknesses early on in the pregnancy, but yeah, I think she's further along now. So that whole morning sickness thing isn't that big of an issue now. But thanks for asking, man. I appreciate that.
The Force will be with you. Always.
HelloGreedo. Glad I got to catch a few moments of the stream at work. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from California PS Go Niners.
Chris Nide, sorry. I didn't hear the robot read it. I was trying to pick out that ion disruptor. But Chris, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. The robot read it, but I did not hear it, and I'm going to read it. Hello, Greedo. Glad I got to catch a few moments of the stream at work. Nice. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from California PS Go Niners. How dare you, Chris? How dare you? I don't know what the hell happened with the Jags in that game. I was just, man, I thought we were going to pull it off at the end there, but what a disappointment. At least we're going to the playoffs, right? That's all that matters. But Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well, man. I really appreciate that support, and get back to work. Or don't, right? It's probably almost time for you to go home, right? Yeah, you can slack off for another 15 minutes if you're on the East Coast. Why not? Boss. Mr. Boss, please, I got more important things to do. I need to watch Star Wars. But I appreciate that, Chris. I truly do. And go Jags. Your quarterback's kicking ass, though. That's for sure. Impressive.
Hey, Greedo. Just wondering if you're excited for the Han Solo film, which comes out in only 5 months, and how would you like it to go? I'm super chatting 50 pounds cause you always post great content and it's Christmas after all.
Callum Murphy, thank you so much for the extremely generous super chat, man. I really appreciate that. The channel survives because of you guys for sure. And give me one sec, Callum. Give me one sec. I need to attack this thing before it progresses. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Damn it. Callum, the robot read it. I'm going to read it too. Hey, Greedo, just wondering if you're excited for the Han Solo film, which comes out in only 5 months, which is hard to believe and a little weird, right? As Star Wars fans, it's a little weird to have something come out this quickly. And how would you like it to go? I'm super chatting 50 pounds because you always post great content, and it's Christmas after all. Well, Merry Christmas, man. I really appreciate that. And I am excited for it just because it's Star Wars. I'm going to be honest. Just because it's Star Wars is why I'm excited for it. I don't think we need the film. I don't think it's going to be anything that really impacts Han Solo as we know it. I don't think it's a movie that we need, right? Han Solo's story has been told. I just want new characters. I mean, it'll be neat to see young Han Solo and young Lando. I don't know what they're going to do with it. In my head, you know, Callum, in my head, it's almost like they can only mess it up, right? I'm sure the movie will be fun. I'm sure it'll be super entertaining. But in terms of Han Solo as a character, what else can they do? We've had his redemption story. We've had, you know, him being a completely selfish, self-centered, money-hungry smuggler, only looking out for himself, to becoming an agent for the rebellion, and you know, being killed by his son. I don't know what else they're going to be able to do. And I just, in my head, I just have it going super goofy, being super, like, being super silly. I don't know. I'm really worried about it, to tell you the truth. I'm really worried about it. I don't know. I don't know. The way I would want it to go would just be playing it really straight and not making it a goofy, like, super comical movie that I'm very fearful that they're gonna do with it, you know. God, the way, I guess the way that I don't want it to go, I don't want to see the Kessel Run. I don't want to see how he meets Chewbacca. I don't want to see, like, all this stuff that I think people feel like needs to be in the movie. In my opinion, there's so much more to these characters than just the things that we already know, you know? There's a video by Red Letter Media called, like, Bad Han Solo Ideas or something like that. If you watch that video, they kind of break down horrible ideas that they think are going to be in the movie just because we know these little snippets about Han Solo. Like, we know he won the Millennium Falcon fair and square, right, in a bet, and we know that. So, do we need to see that? Can't we leave that to the mystery? But that's the kind of stuff that I'm really worried they're just gonna dive too deep into the fan service with one-liners that we heard Han Solo or Lando or people say about Han's past. You know, things that probably should be left up to mystery because they're little character quirks, stuff like that. You know, I don't know. There's a nice mystery about Han Solo's character before we see him in the cantina. And diving into that backstory, I think could only do a disservice to the character of Han Solo, because we saw him perfectly in the cantina. It was the perfect character introduction. And dude, I'm just really worried. I'm like, I wasn't worried about Rogue One. I wasn't worried about The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi. I'm not worried about Episode 9. I'm very worried about the Han Solo movie because he is just one of my all-time... He is my favorite Star Wars character. And that's what's got me so worried, you know? That's a long answer to a short question, Callum, but I appreciate the kind words, damn it, and the support. To answer your question, I'm worried. But I'm excited. But, dude, I'm worried. But I'm excited, but holy shit, I'm worried. I'm worried, man. But hopefully it'll be good. And Ron Howard, solid filmmaker. I'm glad he's on board, maybe to smooth things out. Maybe bring a little confidence back into the production of the film. You know, that's the only thing that's kind of given me a nice little boost of confidence is Ron Howard being associated with the production now. I hope it goes well. I really do. I really do. But thanks, Callum. I really appreciate that. Because I know a little bit of fan service is okay. A lot of bit of fan service makes you roll your eyes, you know. At least it does for me. I know a lot of people like hearing Got a bad feeling about this. They like seeing C-3PO in Rogue One. They like seeing Ponda Baba in Rogue One. They like seeing all that kind of stuff. I don't. That level of fan service really does make me roll my eyes. It does. Can't really explain it, but can you pitch a Star Wars holiday special with Rey, Finn, Poe, Kylo Ren, and BB-8? What if they did a Star Wars holiday special with those characters exactly shot for shot like the old holiday special? Oh my god, that would be funny. That would be funny. Just as a spoof. As like an SNL kind of thing, you know? You do have the right to worry. I'm worried too. However, it could make us love the character even more. Oh, I agree. I completely agree. You know, I'm sure. I'm hoping that my Dark Knight 307. I'm hoping my worry, my sense of worry, is a little is I don't know. I hope everything that I'm worrying about does not come to fruition. I hope it's a really fun, solid movie that kind of, you know, tells us or gives us a little fun adventure in the same kind of way that an Indiana Jones movie was, you know? Just a fun adventure flick. Fun adventure flick. That's really all I want from the Han Solo. Don't give us too much character backstory. Just make it a fun adventure movie. And then I think they're going to be onto something, but you're a jaded old fogey, Greedo. I know. In terms of that, in terms of taking one of my favorite characters of all time and making his own spin-off movie, you know, a little apprehensive. In terms of episode 9, I'm not apprehensive. I'm excited. It's the kind of thing like you just ride the roller coaster, like I've said in the past, right? The trilogy is a roller coaster. You're along for the ride. But with these already established characters like Han Solo, they're going to go back and tell a prequel about his life. Man, I'm a little apprehensive. I'm a little worried, but I hope it'll be good. All right, guys. Misa gots to get going. I don't know if you could tell by my tone of my voice, I'm not feeling too good. Got a little aches, got a little chills, got a little sore throat. Feeling a little under the weather, but yeah. All right. I will, what's tomorrow? Wednesday? I'll be uploading a video, maybe 2 tomorrow, but I plan on doing another hour stream tomorrow as well. I've been wanting to stream the Old Republic, so I'll probably do that soon. But, I'm going to be on, Nostalgia Critic, Channel Awesome. I'm actually going to be on one of his videos, on their videos today. They were kind enough to invite me on there, which is pretty great. Let me see if they've already uploaded it. Let's see. Not yet. But it should be uploaded today unless something's changed. But yeah, I'll be on there for a top 5 video. Pretty cool. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. Let me run down the list. Callum Murphy, thank you so much for the generous super chat. Chris, Christopher, thank you so much for the super chat. Vincent Curtis, thank you for the super chat. The Blitzkrieg Gamer, thank you for the super chat. C-Funk99, thank you for the super chat. Johnny the Fat, thank you for the super chat. Nick the Geek, thank you for the super chat. Go Jags. The Movie Critic Dude, thank you for the super chat. Mr. Gizmos 703, thank you for the super chat. Brad Neese, thank you for the super chat. Was that was I believe that was all the super chats for the day. Nice. I appreciate that support, guys. I truly do. I've said it before. It allows me to put more time into HelloGreedo, which is my favorite thing in the world to do, and less time on the other things that I do that I would rather be doing HelloGreedo instead of those. You know what I mean? All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing and supporting the channel and all that jazz. I appreciate the shit out of it. All right. Have a good one. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. I'm going to shut up now. Bye.